Well, my morning started with stepping in cat puke.
Ew.
Yeah. How did your morning start?
I went to the gym and I hurt myself.
Oh,
so,
God.
yeah.
Oh, my God. I totally know what you mean. I have the time. There have been times where I'm like, I'm going to exercise today.
Yeah.
I put on a video. I do it, pulled a muscle, how to do like physical therapy for it.
Oh, wow. That's a bad one. That's a really bad one.
There was a time at work where I would like kneel down to put a bandage on someone and was like, oh, I'm going to use my arm and the chair to help myself back up. And I pulled a muscle in my arm.
Oh, my God, dude.
Yeah.
Aging. I've like had like I exercise now. Like I used to not, but like I don't know, like 2017 or so. I don't know. I was like hitting my like late 20s, and I was like, "Fuck! If I don't start exercising, I'm gonna fucking die." You know what I mean? I was like turning 30. You know what I mean? And now I'm like turning 40 soon, and like. You know,
turning 30 is like, that was like the hardest.
That's a scary one.
It's a scary one because you're like, oh no.
But you know what's scarier? 40.
I just turned 41.
Oh my gosh. Happy birthday, by the way. I missed your birthday.
Thanks. It's fine. I don't tell anyone. I don't really like celebrating birthdays, so no one ever knows.
Why do you think you don't like celebrating birthdays?
I don't know. It feels depressing. Like 1 year older, 1 year closer to death.
To quote Pink Floyd, right?
Is that like I don't know a lot of Pink Floyd.
The song Time. One day. Oh, it's 1 day closer to death. It's shorter of breath and 1 day closer to death.
All right. Yeah. I like that we never get you singing on the podcast.
Never. I never sing on the podcast. Yeah.
And here we have it on the episode where we're talking about
death.
No, I was going to say The Ring.
Well, which is about death. Yeah, for sure. Anyway, we're here talking about The Ring.
Yeah, now.
Now, not Ringu.
Not Ringu, okay. And not The Ring 2.
Not The Ring 2.
The Ring.
The Ring. Mm-hmm. The fucking Ring.
Yeah,
from
the
2000.
Fucking Ring.
2002.
Is it really?
Yeah, wow. I believe so. Yes.
Okay, so this is one that Harry picked for the minisode, but it's also one of my favorites too. So I love this. But tell me what The Ring means to you.
Oh, it was like one of the big gateway horror films for me. Just full stop. Unquestionably.
When did you see it first?
Close to when it came out. I didn't see it in theaters, but I saw it when it was kind of all the rage, and it was on DVD, and I rented it from the video store. Yes. And it's one of the first horror films that I watched, and I was like horror curious, and so I went to the video store. Curious. I went to the video store and I rented it and I watched it, and it was scary, but at the end of it, I was like, okay, I seem to be okay, and
that's because I feel like if you watched even like Terrifier when you were a child, you'd be like, okay, give me more.
Yeah. I don't know if I was quite ready for Terrifier as like a 12-year-old.
Oh, fair enough. 12 is, yeah.
It's just a little grosser than I would have been comfortable with, I think,
That's true. The Ring is not...
It's not a very gross movie.
It's not, no.
It's actually... And I actually think that it is for such a mainstream thing, I think it's actually a surprisingly tasteful movie. Mm-hmm. You don't really get a ton of, jump scares, no. Any of those kind of... It's not a very, like, in-your-face horror movie. It's like... it's a lot of atmosphere. It's a lot of, vibes. And yes, there are some scary parts. Samara shows up and scares you every now and then. But for the most part, it's just Naomi Watts just kind of like unraveling this little mystery.
Yes.
Being in spooky situations and environments. And so, yeah, I also think it's like actually like kind of surprisingly good. And not only that, but good for an American remake.
I agree. Yes. I think it's one of the best American remakes because it stands alone as its own film, and both Ringu and The Ring are good, but for different reasons.
Totally. Yeah. Totally. Like, some of the things that like I complain about The Ring missing out of Ringu is like, there's not as much really of the backstory of Samara and like why this tape exists. It's not as well explained in The Ring.
No, Ringu has a better explanation.
Yeah. Which I actually really kind of like.
But The Ring has a better video, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
The visuals, I think, are better.
It's
in the
creepier,
video.
yeah, for sure. And there's plenty to like about The Ring. When was the last time you saw The Ring?
Maybe a year ago?
Okay.
I always love rewatching it.
Yeah.
I love the atmosphere. You talked about the atmosphere, and it has like those cool blue, gray, greenish tones.
It's like very Pacific Northwest.
Yes.
It's like, yeah.
And I love the mystery aspect of it, like a mystery horror.
Yeah.
You're right. There's not a lot of jump scares. The only main jump scares I can even really think of are in the beginning, in the closet.
Yes.
Like her.
That's a little bit of a cheap one.
Yeah, it's a
with
cheap
her,
jump
like her
scare.
face. Yeah.
And then I feel like there's a moment when she's like at the house on the island when he appears maybe like behind or whatever.
Yeah.
A little jumpy, but it's not like, it doesn't feel like a cheap jump scare.
Right.
It feels like how she would also be startled maybe.
Right. Has the watching experience like changed for you over time at all? Or like... Do you feel like you pay attention to different things now than you used to, or?
No, I think I get excited for certain things.
Yeah.
Like I love the little fly that she picks up.
Takes off the video.
Yes, and I love like her research in the library.
Yes.
I remember I did see a meme or something on Instagram where it was like, younger generations will not understand this movie because it's got like disposable cameras, VHS tapes,
so true, yes.
Like the library, even like those library, like the slide type thing.
Yeah.
I mean, the first time I saw the movie, I was in high school. I saw it in the theater with my friends. And I was like, oh, this is fucking awesome. But I do remember that like a mom came in with like 7, 8 small children.
Oh my God. How small?
Like fucking like, I would say probably like 6-ish, 7-ish, like first grade age.
Gosh,
I know. And they were like squealing and screaming the whole time.
Oh my God.
And I was like, no shit.
Lady.
I know. Yeah. I was like, these children are fucking traumatized now. I was like, also, how did they get in here?
True.
How?
Where was the like guy at the door being like?
He was probably like 15. I was like,
probably.
I don't care.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I think each time I watch it, I just like it's just comforting in a weird way. I think I always kind of forget sort of what happens towards the end when she gets to the island. Like I always kind of forget that's about to happen.
Yeah.
So yeah. I don't know. What about you? How does it change over the years for you?
Yeah. I mean, I think that like you, I start to anticipate kind of different things. I get excited for different scenes. I think about it as like a piece of such an interesting moment. It's like the late 90s, right? Like you're absolutely right. There's so much you have to explain to younger generations about this movie. But I also I think about like Contagion with this movie a lot. Like I think about the curse, and it's kind of like an illness, and they like talk about it like it's an illness, right? When she goes to the island and she's like when you're on this island, you get a cold, it's everybody's cold. And,
yes. Yeah.
But also interestingly, I think that the contagion is like it's intertwined with this concept of media. I think it's such a weird thing to like have or maybe just such a thing of its moment to have the contaminating thing be a VHS tape. Does that speak to concerns about media content in the 90s? And,
it was right after like the whole Y2K scare type thing, right?
Right.
So the media, the like digital as
totally
evil.
Well, and it's not digital though; it's like analog, right?
Oh, fair enough. That's like, true.
Yeah. But it is coming off of like the Satanic Panic kind of ended in the like early 90s, and but a huge component of that was like art and music and film are coming to like indoctrinate your children with Satan, right? And so like I wonder if those kinds of ideas are expressed.
I think that's really interesting. The idea that because like the Satanic Panic, was really around like a lot of musicians and bands and like lyrics.
Think about the like rock porn hearings and the
So it's kind of like in a way by watching this evil, type video. It's
Right.
like, yeah.
It's like, and then the only thing to do is to like spread it, right? And the other thing too is like in my modern context, in just like the life that I'm living these days, it makes me think about like the new fresh ways that media is ruining people, in a way that I find much more, I'm much more sympathetic to. I really worry a lot about right now, like, you know, like how social media affects the minds of like my students and my children. And, you know, I think like what fresh contagions are being delivered through media these days. Right. And also the problem of like giving those things attention because that only spreads it. Right. So
that's true.
Yeah.
Yes. And I feel like, okay, this idea of like the curse, like, and then having to pass it along, like, I don't know. Do you feel like The Ring was one of the first ones to do that? Because then we got other movies later that kind of fit into that genre, like Smile, Smile 2, It Follows. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it is definitely an example of a curse film. I guess I don't know enough curse movies to say whether it was the first.
I know.
I do feel like maybe it was, at the very least, kind of the beginning of some sort of revival.
Yeah, that would make sense.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's true. Because I don't really know which ones were out in the like 70s or 80s.
Right. And also, I don't know, like, you know, it's kind of interesting because like The Ring was a thing, but then there's like, you know, there's 20 years between that and Smile.
Yeah. And
like
It Follows.
15 years between that and It Follows. And so like is that necessarily like is that a trend? Is that But I do think that there's like a generation of people who are like imprinted by The Ring. So like maybe
that's
I don't know,
true.
Could be.
And maybe because they're now making movies. Like,
Right.
Yeah, like if they saw it when they were our age and now they're you know what I mean? Like it feels like they could be like influenced by that kind of thing. Like, and The Ring, I do feel like was very impactful for like people in our generation.
Definitely.
Like, it was like so many people who don't even like horror, I feel like have seen The Ring.
Yes. Yeah, it was one of those ones. I'm just like burping on in the middle of my speech.
That's okay.
I'm disgusting.
I'm like sniffling and I silent burp. Inside.
That was a silent burp, but you heard the exhale. It was like, bless you. And you're sneezing? Let's fucking give it a rest. We're a mess over here.
Oh my God.
Is there anything else to say about The Ring?
I don't know.
Your feelings on it?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I have much.
Yeah.
Even though I love it.
I love it too. The only other thing I'll just plug anybody who happens to be listening to this but hasn't already found this. There's a really good horror analysis podcast that I love called The Faculty of Horror, and they do a really good episode on The Ring, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, give it a listen.
We do need one more thing. And
What's
because
that?
you had me do it last time,
Yeah.
you need to give us a sound bite.
Okay. Okay. Should it be... I feel like if I just whisper 7 days, I feel like that's lame.
Yeah, you got to do something. Well, you already said it, so now you got to do something else.
I know, yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay. Right. I'll go for a tangential J horror sound. Ready?
Fucking perfect.